What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul of the Divine. It is your girl, Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, baby, this is not the channel for you. If you don't like somebody who's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? I am goofy as a motherfucker, all right? I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key too, baby. I laugh all the time. Okay, I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose, though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest. Okay, do not force it to fit, because if it's not your story, baby, it's not your story. All of my readings are timeless in general, so please keep that in mind. Okay. And to my returning subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfuck back. Y'all, baby, we back again, okay? We growing. We vibing out in this bitch, man. I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with your girl. You know, I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real, baby. You're fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all, and what's understood don't need to be explained, baby. I love y'all, okay? More than y'all will ever know. And y'all know honey, as always. And forever. I'm gonna stay in my vibe. So let's go ahead and get into this shuffle, okay? Don't you forget it, Glenn Lewis, baby. They said, don't you forget your way home. Okay, they said you need to hold on to my love. So somebody in your energy said, don't you know your way home, and why you playing? Why you not talking to me? Somebody in your energy said, don't forget your way home. Okay, it's like you got to hold on to this love. So somebody's holding on to the memory of you. Somebody's holding on to this love. They're hoping that if they reach out to you, that you're open and you're available to have a conversation with them. Okay, so what I'm getting for some of y'all, you have been in a separation with this said person here for a while. Okay, and they wondering if you've been holding on to their love. Okay, y'all both went into a separation for various reasons, is what I'm getting. For them, they definitely chose work over love, and you, it gives that you were definitely prioritizing them and they weren't giving you what you needed, and you definitely disconnected from them. Okay, so they're wondering if that spark is still there. They want to come trying to test the water. So that is definitely in your energy. They said, don't forget your way home. Like, this is why these connections haven't been working. This person is a little cocky. Okay, so you might know that about this person. Anyway, let's go on and get into it. Let's see what the hell we got going on. We definitely know for sure somebody wants you to find your way back to them. Like Jaheim, okay? Green pill, they said that it was painless, down and out, trying to get the seed of my anguish. They said it's funny. They always say hope flows comprehended, but I can't cope. They can't cope. Somebody can't cope, baby, without you in their life. So anyway, let's go on and get into it though. Oh, family. Okay, so this person could have definitely had family issues, is what I'm getting. For somebody in, or for you guys in your energy, like, I feel like people don't know how to get the words together when it comes to you, but your family could also be somebody that, you know, people that feel like you should not forget the love that y'all had, because you could be in disconnect with your family too. And it's like, don't forget your way home, you know, back to your family, back to your roots. So you could have been in a family dynamic, okay, where you are breaking the generational curses, is what I'm getting. So it's like people want to, your family members in particular, want to remember who you are, but they cannot because you have changed. Okay, so it's like they're trying to get you to find your way back, you know, to what you remember or what you know grew up in, but you have completely changed from that. So it's like you have completely disconnected from everybody. So it's like people's like find back to what you like. They want you to be back how you used to be, and I feel like people don't know how to tell you that. Okay, because you've changed. Whoever I'm picking up on, you've changed. So like all these people is like holding on to your love though. They're holding on tight. They said, don't you forget about me though. Okay, don't forget your way back home. All right, so you got an ex-lover, an ex whatever, you know what I mean? You could have been with them or not. For some of y'all weren't even with this person, but they holding on tight. A lot of people hold on tight to your love, family included. And you know that they're trying to just get in wherever they fit in with you, because it gives that you just be moving around a lot. Okay, so anyway, let's go on and get into the full thing. So thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and protect me in the collective. Let's see what we got going on in the energy. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your day. Like, I'm getting a little hot. Okay, you got people frustrated. You got people a little mad. Okay, a little mad at you though. Family members that are wanting to, you know, break the ice, and they don't know how to do that because you're not the same. Okay, yeah. So we got been here before. So you definitely have somebody in your energy that feels like you're their past life love though. Like they've already known you before, that you guys have already done this multiple lifetimes type shit. Okay, and they want a family with you. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, one-sided love. And that's what I was saying. Didn't I say that though? Didn't I say that person that's in your energy? You know what I'm saying? They disconnected from you because of family issues or prioritizing their career, or they just did not make you a priority, baby. And you was doing a lot, man, and it was one-sided, that's what I'm saying. And they definitely regret that shit. They trying to find their way back, man, and the door might be completely closed, locked, and sealed. Okay. Stingy. Genuine. They said, please forgive me. I'm just stingy, but how can you blame me? Listen, they said, how can you blame them for being stingy? Baby, tell me how you do it, because you got me so into it. I'm gone, but I don't understand. Yeah, they need to seek some help. They need to seek some help. Maybe they going a little crazy. I feel like you got a lot of people going a little crazy about you and how you changed. Okay, yeah, because you're free, baby. Freedom. You're in your full individuality, your full authenticity. You walk to the beat of your own drum. People are very stingy with you, but you release everybody. Okay, you say you all can go back to the streets, friends, whatever. I'm releasing you out of my life. Okay, you've been transforming. You could have recently changed your hair. Okay, you could have just dyed your hair recently for some of y'all though. Okay, but it's like you are in this state of, having no expectations from people and just really living in your own world and doing whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah, because you actually seeked help and figuring out why you kept getting these connections where you felt restrained. Okay, starting from your family where you felt restricted, being in this place of freedom that you're in, you are truly in your most authentic form, and you are very stingy about who comes in it. Do you hear me? Stingy as fuck. So a lot of people are feeling a way about you. Okay, yeah, new perspective. That I mean, because you got people feeling a way about you because you shook off the past regrets and you don't have any expectations on anybody anymore. So even if they came and expressed that they had an issue with you, I mean, how are we gonna solve that? If not, let's just go ahead and move forward. Like, you're not holding back anymore. Nothing is holding you back, okay? Because you decided to free yourself from the shit that does not serve you, okay? There was a lot of pressure on you when it came to your family, okay? Like, everybody looking to you as the leader, okay? So you could have, the main people, that the foundation, like your grandparents, your mother or father, they could have passed away. Okay, so you could have felt like you were that one that had to be the head of the family. All right, and everybody looked to you and it put a lot of pressure on you, and you felt like you were restrained. Okay, whoever I'm picking up on, and you felt like it was time for you to have a place of freedom for yourself. So it wasn't just family, it was friends. It's like a lot of things in your life were just clouding you and coming in at once, and you needed a break. Okay, it's like you needed a break. And what I'm getting is, somehow, some way, some situation happened to you in this time. I'm giving it a good past 6 years, okay, or even just a little longer. There's something that you went through, okay, that forced you to sit with yourself. And when you did that, you've been evolving since. So you've been evolving spiritually for years now. Okay, and each year you've just been glowing and growing and glowing and growing, and you're just like up there. And now you have no expectations. So you've struggled throughout the years of setting these boundaries with these people, changing your perspective, and allowing yourself to be free. Regardless if they don't want to let you go, regardless if this past person, whoever, just looking and wanting to be a part of your life because of the title, you're not doing it. Okay, it's done. Yeah, because you were really broken and you had to figure out what it was that was keeping you in this place of being broken. What relationships that caused you to overthink and drain your energy, and it was holding you back, baby. And you had to change your perspective. Okay. So yeah, you're in this newfound freedom, baby, and can't nobody take it from you. It's definitely what I'm getting. You express yourself very openly now. Yeah, baby, the red flags, honey, listen. You definitely don't ignore them anymore. Okay, you pay attention to the warning signs, honey. I know it ain't these damn motherfucking lawnmowers. I be trying to stop these fools. I'll be trying to record around these mother suckers, and it's like they be coming to try and interrupt my readings. They be loud. And they get on my nerves. Like, it's like somebody trying to stop me from doing these readings. Baby, you can't never stop me. I will always figure a way. Do you hear me? I will always make a way. We got children, okay? So you could have children, and this is why you needed to change for them. All right, you did a lot of changing. I remember from Keisha Cole, like, you remember when your heart broke, okay? So that person that is still, like, you know, definitely wanting to hold on to you, definitely being stingy, could still be telling people that they fuck with you, knowing good and well y'all don't talk. You remember the day they broke your heart, and it put you in this place of freedom too. Like, it was just a buildup. Whoever I'm picking up on, it was just every area, every relationship in your life was just a buildup. And you just got fed the fuck up. And now you don't ignore those warning signs that's telling you to pull your energy back, okay? And also your children, okay? So you could have been in an abusive relationship with your baby mother or baby father. Don't force it to fit, but that is what I'm getting, okay? And you want it better for you and your children, kid, or whoever. Don't force it to fit, but that is exactly what I'm getting. You do this for your new family, okay? You definitely have a past life love in your energy, though, for sure. You're going to feel like you know this person. And it's not going to be, that past person is definitely going to come, but it's definitely not going to be them, okay? Because they made you feel tapped out. Like, they definitely did a number on you, okay? And it's like your heart couldn't take no more, so you definitely aren't looking for this, okay? You had a lot of physical and emotional abuse that happened to you. Yeah, you're ready now. You may not feel like you are, but listen, you put yourself in a place of freedom. You don't have any expectations for anybody. You change your perspective and you stop the overthinking about what you could not change about anybody. And so, yeah, they feel like you moving funny. Yeah, they feel like that you was fake, phony, and falsifying type shit. Really, you were trying to learn yourself again. Really, you were seeking the help that you needed to change. Okay, so it's like you have learned to stay optimistic about your love life, but not chase it. Okay, because you used to chase that shit in the past. Okay, release. That's what I'm saying. You used to chase that shit in the past. You know that you deserve the right kind of love and you shouldn't have to go looking for it. Okay, you know that it's going to be guided to you when that time comes. Until then, you're not reaching for anything. Yeah, family. Your family plays a big factor in why you changed. Your family plays a big factor in why you changed, whoever I'm picking up on. You just wanted better for your children if you have them. Like, you really did. Like, you know that family can make or break the foundation. Okay? The people in it, if they're willing to change, if they're willing to break the patterns, you know that that can change a dynamic. And the kids that you do have, or even the future kids that you want, you do not want them to come into a repeating pattern, a repeating cycle of generations of throwing shit under the rug, generations of, you know, just lying to your children just so they don't have to see what they really see, because they see that shit and then they harbor it, right? And then we grow up as adults and we have trauma. Okay, we treat people ways because we don't know why. We have to go back to where it started. So you have went back to where it started for you in those traumatic and triggering experiences, and you have started to work on that because you do want a solid family foundation where you can be opened and you should not have to hide anything from your children. That is who I'm picking up on. Okay, yeah. And money matters. Like, you want a solid foundation. Like, you definitely focused on this money and really nothing else. Okay, because you were heartbroken. And it's like you couldn't, if that person came back, like I said a long time ago, it was locked, sealed, and all that shit, right? That door was locked, sealed, and it might be chiseled, and you know, there may never be a key for that past person. Okay, yeah, 10 of swords or 8 of swords, because yeah, they put you in your mind though. They really had you overthinking though. You were in your mind a lot until you released yourself, until you put yourself in this place of freedom and changed your perspective. Like, you were in your mind overthinking about everything and everybody that was coming towards you or around you and how they were treating you. Okay, how the hell they was treating you, baby. Yeah, you had to start nurturing yourself, Queen of Pentacles, and really focusing on your finances. Excuse me. You nurtured yourself, okay, and you are a good mother figure or father figure. It just, the Queen of Pentacles is a good parent. Okay, let's just say good parent. Okay, you definitely nurture your children, and this is the point here. Okay, yeah, King of Cups. This is the point here. You want to give them a good emotional space. Okay, have a safe space for them to open up to you. Okay, not feel like they have to walk on eggshells to approach you. You give a healthy love. If you have kids, and if you want kids, you know what I mean? You want to give them a healthy love, change the things that happened to you when you were a child, do things differently, make your children feel safe. And because you put yourself in this place of freedom, though, yeah, like your kids definitely love you if you have them. If you got ones coming on the way, okay, listen, they're gonna love you and who you are now. Okay, you've definitely done a lot of work on yourself. Yeah, you've been celebrating yourself, Three of Cups, because you're in this place of freedom. Okay, healing, star card, like you listen. Okay, you released what didn't serve you. Okay, you're celebrating your newfound freedom, making new friends possibly, or maybe not. Really just celebrating yourself though, and healing though, because you changed your perspective. Okay, with the star card though. Okay, because you wanted things to be different and you have a lot of hope for change. Okay, you're in a place of renewal. Okay, so those warning signs that you saw, okay, it caused you to move forward. But with the Seven of Cups, though, you definitely are in every area. You have a lot of things that you're investing in, but you work on a lot of things, okay? So you definitely stay in your mind a little too much, put you in a little confusion about what to do next in this new perspective, because now it's like you're open. So it's like you have all these options. You're healing. You're in a renewal. What do I want to do first? Like, that's kind of where you're at. Like, what do I want to do first? Because I feel good. Like, you feel good, whoever I'm picking up on. You definitely feel good. And you are absolutely celebrating yourself, baby. Yeah, the Hierophant. Yep. You are so tapped the fuck in, okay? Your intuition is on point, okay? Like, you definitely turn away from the societal norms, okay? You go against the grain, okay? You have a lot of morals behind you though, and you've been learning to stick to those from now on, okay? Yeah, Magician, yeah, because you definitely have been manifesting where you're headed, okay? You have everything that you need. You have all the tools to continue to move forward, and when you realize that you didn't have to have no expectations for people, and really it's about you and where you're headed, then you've been good. Like, you realized it. If you finally came to the enlightenment that I have the tools that I need, right, to continue to heal, to continue to invest in myself, to continue to be good for my children if I have them, okay, or if you have them, okay, or for the future children, okay, just future friends, family, this is who you are, this is where you stand at, and you've learned not to waver anymore, okay? Yeah, you definitely listen. You got options, but one of them's gonna feel like you know them. Okay, so out of your options, there's been a past life love up in there, baby. That's you could have been that is going to approach you. I feel like they really can't get their words together when they talk to you if you already know who this is though, but they definitely fantasize about you though. You have options and you are very tempting, okay, because you are ready for love, but you're just not letting any old body just in because of the betrayal with that Ten of Swords. Like, you're just not letting any old body in. You're definitely moving around your options, okay? And this past life love, or the past person that feels like you're their past life love, they betrayed you, and you're definitely, they are not an option for you. Okay, love, music soul child. So many people use that word in vain, and that's what you said. They don't know what love is. You don't know what love is. Okay, okay. If you don't stay up all night crying because that past person, they had you like that, and you said that you ain't never had love in your life. That's what you told. You said that you ain't never, fool. You don't know what it feel like, okay? Because that person absolutely broke your heart. So you said they don't know what love is, though. They should have never left, and that's how you feel about it. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Okay, because you really kind of go back and forth about whether you feel like you're ready for love, though. You kind of like tippy toe, pinky toe up in the options here. In the, am I really ready, or is this a test? Because it might be a test. Like, yeah, you're trying to find that balance. Okay, you really have a lot going on, so it's like you feel like you don't have enough time to date. Okay, like, I ain't got time for that shit. Like, I really am busy. Okay, focusing on myself though. Like, you feel like you need to prioritize other things instead of love. Okay, and then that is what you've been doing though. But just so you do know though, you are ready. Okay, so even with you prioritizing your life, there is somebody here that can work it with you. They can fit into your schedule. They'll make sure they'll find time for you. Okay, yeah. They'll make sure to invest in you, Seven of Pentacles, but you're also investing in yourself so much that, you don't feel like you are, but your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, they said, yeah, we can fit you some love up in there, baby. If you want it, we can definitely fit you some love up in there because you're deserving of it. Okay, you've been doing a lot of hard work, whoever I'm picking up on. Okay. You said people don't know what love is, so that's why you work on yourself and love on your kids if you have them, or just loving on yourself, period, though. Yeah, your family. And it's like your family feel like they missed this opportunity with you, okay? You got the Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups, though. Okay, they see that you're really driven though, and they see that you're very creative though, and they're really depressed. Some of your family members are pretty depressed about what you're doing, that you have this motivation and they're really not a part of it though. Okay, they see that you have this drive and you really are inspiring, but they feel like it's kind of hard to come back, okay, just because of what's kind of been done and where you've stood at with them. Whoever I'm picking up on, you really had to lose a lot of people to head where you're headed. Okay, your family caused you to lose focus because you were the one that everybody came to solve the problems, until you started focusing on yourself, and it gave you a creative spark, whoever I'm picking up on. So whatever you're doing that's creative, you felt like your family fueled that fire, like they gave you that motivation to move forward. And they see that, so they could have never believed in what you're investing in, and maybe act like they were supportive but really weren't supportive, and you dismissed them for it. Like, you just don't have time for the half-ass. I know you don't really fuck with what I do, but you trying to just quote unquote fuck with me. Yeah, yeah. You see that shit. Like, you're the Hierophant. Like, you see it. And you just can't, like, you're too tapped into, fake it. Like, you're too much in your authenticity to be playing with these people, baby. Yeah, and their deception. That's what I'm saying. Listen, child, listen. Because it's like they feel like because they're family that you should just be okay with all the disrespect that has been happening over the years. But as you heal, things resurface. Okay, and it brings up like a pattern for you. Whoever is a pattern that you've had with your family of not believing in you, and pushing you forward, or just throwing their judgment, and then their way is their way. It could be a parent, is what I'm getting, grandparent, okay, maybe even siblings, and you just felt that you needed to dial your energy back and find yourself again, and that is what you've done. Okay, you have found yourself again, baby. You are newborn, okay, reborn, okay, in a renewal. Okay, it's like you jumped in the healing waters and you came out clean, okay, all white. All right, love deserves another chance. Yeah, for you. Okay, that not everybody's the same. Love does deserve another chance, because you are ready. You may not feel like you're ready, but you are. Okay, what once burned brightly now feels dim, because yeah, you thought that what you had was love with that past person. Okay, and you can definitely still have emotions for them, but you know that they're not good for you though. So you felt that that was your love, right? And that nobody else can be that for you, but that is not true. Okay, yeah, your love is my safe place, because really though, you have a safe love, and a lot of people feel that way for you, regardless whether they want to give you the flowers for it or not though. Your kids, if you have children, they definitely, like I said earlier, you're their safe place. You are, and you strive to make sure your kids are good. Lions, tigers, and bears, Jasmine Sullivan. I am not scared of lions and tigers and bears. You said you ain't scared of shit, baby, and it shows. And it shows, okay? It literally shows. Why can't you see my heart? Yeah, and that's why you listen. Because you feel like people don't see you. They don't know what love is. You don't know what love is. Do you hear me? Okay? And this puts you in this place of freedom, though. Like, you feel like people couldn't see your heart. So you had to focus on you seeing your heart. You. Instead of wondering why people couldn't see it, you started wondering, you know what? Fuck y'all. Y'all don't have to see it. I'm going to see it for myself. All right? Y'all don't have to see my heart. Okay? Yeah. I can't carry this love alone. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you had all this love that you wanted to give, and now you feel like you just love yourself and your kids and nobody else to share it with, okay? Because they're not deserving. You said they're not deserving. Lovely. They're not deserving of this good ass love I got. Very understandable. Yeah. Let's rebuild what we lost. And this is a lot of people in your life though, okay? Like I said, your family, because that's a big factor here. Not only that past person, which we haven't really been talking about them, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, they have a lot of regret, but they have to heal. They have to seek help though. They can't just come and think that because you're in a new perspective that you're just going to forgive. Like, they want to rebuild it, but they don't want to face the music. And this new perspective and this new aura glow that you're in, a lot of people want to rebuild it, but they know that you're healing. They know that you changed. Like, shoo. That's going to be a little tough, okay? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hope shares your future more than pain ever could. And this is what I'm saying. You kept the hope alive, honey. You said hope is what's pushing you forward. Hope is what puts you in this new place of freedom over that pain. You worked through the pain. You're not scared of lions, tigers, bears. You said you're not scared of toxic narcissists, players, okay, manipulators, abusers. You're not scared of none of them motherfuckers, okay? Yeah, they came back out. What once burned brightly now feels dim. Yeah, because now a lot of people are dull to you. Because you have evolved so much, you pick up on people's red flags immediately. Like immediately, okay? And you're just highly irritated. Like you just be like, no, I'm irritated because I know you lying in my face. And it's like in some places, like for instance, work, where it's like you can't really go crash out. You might, okay, for some of y'all, you might have, okay, but you know that they trying to play a game with you, and it's just like you just want to be like, cut the fucking shit. Like I see through you, but you have to realize, and you have realized that people will never admit that shit. So you've learned to observe and move around, but you're kind of in this heightened place where you get really irritated and you see through the shit, and they just, they lying. Listen, don't keep talking to me. All right. So it's like, that, your perspective on relationships definitely dimmed your fire in your heart down a lot. Okay. Love shouldn't feel this heavy. Come on now. That's what I'm saying. You said you don't know what love is, y'all. Y'all don't know how to love for real, or at least learn the correct way, okay? Because like you don't even really feel like you know how to love. You're ready for it, okay? Because you feel like you haven't been shown it, okay? But you are that example of it. You are that example. You're showing it to your children if you have them. You're showing it to people when you're loving on yourself. Despite everything, I still believe in us, child. Baby, listen, they, because we said that a long time ago. They feel like you're their past life love, though. And they do feel like you have options as past person, but they said that they still believe in y'all, like I said before, but you just kind of in this place that they are pain, okay? And you have hope for the future. No challenge is too big for us to overcome, okay? So you're ready for love, and you want somebody that is willing to go through the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, okay? That there is no challenge that y'all can't overcome. You have somebody in your energy that is that, okay? You are ready to love, and they will definitely make time for you, like I said, because it's not a challenge for them to know that you're booked and busy, okay? But you're ready for this, okay? Even with you working on your time management and all of this. Okay, can't help but wait. Trey Songz. Okay, they said till you see you for what you really are, because you a star. So for some of y'all though, okay, this could be somebody that is a friend or somebody that you know of, somebody that you work with, and you could have possibly talked about this past person to them because they've been waiting on you to stop thinking about them. Okay, that you see that person ain't gonna change. That's what this song say. Till you get back with him and they don't change. Can't help but wait till you see you for what you really are. So this could be somebody that has seen you go through a few bad seeds. Okay, and they can't wait for you to see who you were so you could look at them in the way that they look at you. Don't force the fit. But that is for some of y'all, especially with this song. It's like they've been hearing all this shit. You be telling them. For some of y'all, this could be a friend, and they like, damn, like you could be better with me for real. All right, but maybe they don't want to break the friendship up. Okay, you are perfect to me, flaws and all. Child, what did I just say? Come on now. I'm telling you, for some of y'all, it could be a friend or somebody that you've talked to now about this past person, or they could just seen you dealing with this person and they could know this person. It could be this past person's friend, child, like looking at you, okay, knowing that they ain't right the whole time, that they couldn't wait for you to leave this fool, okay? And then they know you've been single, and like shit, they might ease their way up in that bitch, because I mean, damn, they know that person was not shit, okay? And that person could stutter, okay? I miss who we used to be. Yeah, this is your family, friends, okay? Like I said, family, friends, ex-lovers. They miss what y'all used to be, what you used to be. Like I said, when you used to be a doormat, child, like when you used to put up with the shit, when you used to just never really say too much, never speak your mind, never voice your opinion. kind of just sit there and keep taking it. You don't do that anymore. And they miss that. They miss what y'all were, okay? In the ashes of hurt, fresh dreams are waiting to be born. And this is why you're in your creative space. And you could dream a lot. You can get a lot of downloads, okay? Excuse me. So we about to do the signs. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, North Node if you're operating in it. But yes, listen, somebody has been watching you and they've been waiting for you to finally see you for who you really are and not to put up with people and their bullshit. And they see that you're doing that. They just could be your silent cheerleader for years for some of y'all, like this past life soulmate here. They finally see that you ain't dealing with that motherfucker no more, is what they said. They like maybe they should shoot their shot. Maybe, yeah, 3 of Wands, honey. We gotta do the signs. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, North Node if you're operating in it, but you could be an Aries that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with that 3 of Wands though. But you, in this place of newfound freedom, you are expanding, and it's like you're waiting on your investments to turn around. Okay, diary, Alicia Keys and Tony, baby. Listen, they said they won't tell your secrets. They said think of me as the pages of your diary. Okay, listen, because you deserve it though. You could be relocating as well though too. Like you're in this place of freedom and everything is changing for you. New everything. All right, yeah, world card, completing cycles, baby. Listen. So that's Aquarius, that's Taurus, that's Virgo and Leo. Yeah, you completed cycles. Instead of wondering why people couldn't see your heart, you just stopped caring, okay? And started loving yourself, okay? Even more. You could have a diary journal that you write in, okay? You share your thoughts that way, okay? And that's what's been helping you move forward, okay? Yeah, 5 of Cups. So that's Scorpio twice. Actually, so the other card was Scorpio. Well, Virgo because I said it, but Scorpio though. Okay, yeah. So you had a lot of betrayal, and this is why you went in this place of freedom, okay? Yeah, 4 Cups. So you could be a Cancer moon that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with though. But yeah, it's just like you were very unhappy with your life, and you knew that you had to be the one to change it, baby. Yeah, and you worked hard to fucking do it. 8 of Pentacles. So you could be a Virgo that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. I already said Virgo though. But yeah. King of Swords, that's King of Swords twice. Okay, so that's Aquarius twice that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with though. Okay, you are very intelligent and you definitely had to move around. Okay, people feel like you're stubborn in this new perspective, like you're not budging, like you're just stubborn and you don't want to see their side. And whoever I'm picking up on, you're such an overthinker, you've already thought of their side and other sides. Like you've been learning to control it though. Like it's that saying, like, don't let an overthinker question something about you because they done picked it apart 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times until they make it make sense. Okay, so whoever I'm picking up on, you gotta make it. It's gotta make sense to you. Until then, you're in your mind like that's what you do until it makes sense, and then it makes sense. Like, you playing with me? You out of here? Okay, it's just that you're so heightened now. It's easier. This new perspective that you're in, like you just said, you're working towards your goals, and you are very determined in it. Okay, yeah, lovers. So you could be a Gemini that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with though. But, you have partnerships all around you that are trying to come and, either reignite or, brand new friends. Okay. Family wanting to reconnect with you though. Okay. But you want to be in love eventually. But until then, like you're not worried about it though. Like you feel like love is a crossroad right now. You said love is a crossroad and I'm not trying to keep going down that. Okay. Listen, I don't want to go keep going down these crossroads with these people. But what I know is I'm making myself happy though. And you're working a lot, okay? You could be in a place of authority. Then you could definitely be a leader. And even if not, you carry yourself like a leader, whoever I'm picking up on. Like, baby, you be on that boss shit though. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Baby, you be on that boss shit. All the time, boss shit. People idolize you though. Okay, because you stand up, okay? And you have a lot of confidence. Okay, for yourself though. You've always progressed and moved forward. Like you are in a place of winning right now. This is your winning season though. Okay, you could be getting public recognition right now though, because you really do be moving around people and their red flags. So like even if you are in the public eye and you're being seen and people are throwing shade or trying to do things to make you go into that toxic side of yourself, bring out that side that they say that you are. Okay, you've learned to move around that. You pick up on that and you don't even entertain it. Okay, or try not to. Not saying nobody perfect around here because you can definitely see things, especially being in the public eye, and you really want to get them back. You really want to go for them, but you're learning that not everything deserves a response. Okay, sometimes, yeah, with that deception. That's what I'm saying. 7 of Swords. Sometimes it's not even worth the shit, but you have tried, you have done. So whoever I'm picking up on, if you know you're in the public eye, you have clapped back, but and you could have posted it, deleted it, type shit. Like, you know what? It ain't even worth it because you know whoever it is, those people, they know what they be doing. Okay, they know that they antagonize you, or they know that they copying you. They know they do that shit. Okay, it's very deceptive. Like, you know what I mean? Aquarius food. They know they're doing that shit, and it's because you are winning, and they want to be a part of that, or they want to tear you down. It doesn't stop you though because you've been continuing to progress forward. I feel like they don't want me to say it because it's true, and you're fucking winning, and they're mad. Okay, they're mad. So even if you did just step out and try to give them the business, okay, you thought about it, just like, okay, that probably wasn't the best move, and you could have deleted it. All right, that's, don't force it to fit, but that's what I'm getting though. But you definitely see the red flags in everybody. That's the point. Okay, when you know people are trying to like compete with you or all this stupid ass shit, you know, you could definitely match them on that energy, but you're learning that they're miserable. There's nothing that you can do about that. They got to find their own self identity like you have. Period. Period. Okay, anything. Jahima next, baby. They said you can have anything. They said they gonna work their fingers to the bone, baby. I still feel like for some of y'all, this is a friend of your ex, baby, or your friend. Okay, they know of you and they know about this person that you used to deal with, and that you was too good for them. Okay, they said you was too good, and they didn't even deserve you. That they deserve you. Okay, yeah, 7 of Cups. That's 7 of Cups on top of 7 of Cups. Okay, that's Scorpio 3 times. Okay, you definitely have options though. Okay, you have multiple choices. Okay, and one of them choices is a past life love for you, not the one that feels like you're the past life love, because that is how they feel about you though. Not so much for you. You definitely could have felt like that person was a twin, okay, or a divine counterpart. All right, that you learned the lesson from them, and that it was time to move on. Okay, you definitely have options coming your way if they're not already trying to, come towards you. But you've really been weaving them out though, because you know your intuition is heightened though, so you know that where you're headed, they have to be able to align with where you're going, and if they don't, they got to be dismissed. Yeah, because you continue to nurture yourself, and you literally are a spouse though. Queen of Pentacles. That's Queen of Pentacles twice. Okay, so you could be a Capricorn that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with though, but you're literally a spouse, and you deserve to be treated as such. And you said until then, baby, you solo dolo. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. So you could be a Taurus that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with though, but you feel like that it's very conflicting to open yourself up for love, because a lot of people don't go through the ups and downs like they say, or they do malicious shit, or they cheat, or they don't really want to work it out, or like try to do therapy and stuff, like things that make you healthy is what you're looking for. And it's just like you cannot sit here and continue to be conflicted about if you're ready or not, because really you are very conflicted about putting yourself completely out there. Like I said, you probably got like the little pinky toe literally touching the tip of the water though. Okay, because you feel like people don't know how to love, and it's just it does a lot for you. You feel like you're an outsider when it comes to love, like you're not in line for it. But I'm here to tell you, you definitely are. You're the first one that needs it. Okay, because you always giving it. And if you have kids, they give it back, and that was probably your first healthy experience of love, is what I'm getting. Okay. 9 of Cups. You could be a Pisces that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. You're literally wish fulfillment though. Like you literally wish fulfillment. Okay. I can't wait till you see you for what you really are, because you are a motherfucking star. Okay, listen, I can't help to wait for you to see that you are ready for love in all areas though, because you exhibit that. This is who you are, and you are people's wishes fulfilled. You are fulfilling your own wishes though, and this is what's making you ready. Even though you don't think so, even though you're very conflicted about it, even though you feel like you're gonna always be alone, baby, no. And you're being guided to change that mindset though, because you're definitely a master manifester. So you speak that into existence, then yeah, you're gonna be stuck in this same cycle, dealing with the same red flags that you keep weaving out, because you already know what you're looking for. And then if you don't, you don't have to necessarily look, but then if you don't want any love, you don't have to have it. Continue to love on yourself though. But the more that you love on yourself, the more that you're going to be able to receive it. Okay? People talking, I'm telling you, your family talking about you, child. They talking about you, and they want you to hold on to the relationship. Like, I'm trying to tell you, they talking about you, and that you're winning, child. Like, I'm telling you, they talking about you. They talking about you. Okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? Gemini twice, Aquarius 3 times. Okay? Four of Pentacles, Capricorn twice. Like they miss who you used to be. They talking about how you used to be, child. You ain't the same no more. You ain't the same, man. And they missed the chance on you in this glow up in this winning season that you're in because they're definitely not a part of it. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you could be a Sagittarius that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Baby, you're absolutely winning. Like luck is on your side. You're doing everything that you need to do. And it's just like people, if they could turn back the hands of time, like if they could turn back the hands of time and do things differently, would they still be a part of where you're headed? I don't know, to be honest with you, because how you've been healing and how you've been growing and how you're in this place of freedom, like it really, they may still not have even made it. Okay, she's all I got. Yeah, you're all people got, and they fucked it up. Like that's what I'm getting. They, damn, you know, vegan. Okay, so you could be a vegan, or the person coming towards you could be a vegan. You could be changing your diet. You could be eating a lot more fruits, a lot more vegetables. Okay, yeah, complicated. People made shit complicated for you, and this is why you pushed to go free. Like put yourself in this place of freedom. Okay, you could be a smoker, or this person, past person, could have been a smoker, or the person coming towards you could be a smoker. Somebody could be a smoker. Yep, and your feminine. You definitely tapped all the way into your femininity though, okay, with this new perspective. You really focusing on your goals, really touching into your inner parts of your heart to heal. You definitely changed your diet. Like you could definitely be a full vegan though. That was part of you releasing, and that was cleansing your body though, okay, of all toxins for some of y'all. You could definitely be an alchemist. And I feel like people just don't want me to say shit, period, though, because they're haters. But listen, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say what I want. Anyway. Okay, and you're very entertaining. Okay, so it's like it's easy to hop into your energy, but they wish that they could hold on, and you know you cut them away so quickly. They don't want to let go of how you help their life or how you bring joy to their life, regardless of what state they're in. It's like people wanted you to accept them at any state. Materialistic. Okay, they wanted you to accept them at any state. Okay, that they were in. And you entertained a lot of the red flags. Okay, like you entertained a lot of those red flags because you felt that you were trying to help people. But then you've learned that there is other ways to help people though, regardless of what people feel about you. With that materialistic card, is people feel like you don't care about people's feelings, that you only care about status. But that is because you've been glowing up and you are winning. You're in your winning season. So people say you have changed, right? You're materialistic now and you only care about status. But no, you don't even care about those things. Whoever I'm picking up, you don't care about that shit. You care about changing and being a better person and actually working towards something that can help you and your kids or new family be great. Okay, you got conceited, child. The way that shit broke though. Yeah, that past person was very conceited though. Like I said earlier, they're very cocky. All right, and they are feeling like you and them are to be together. Like they're so determined, like they just know that you want them, but they dead ass wrong, baby. Yeah, they could be foreign, okay, or you're foreign, but they dead ass wrong, baby. People feel like you're conceited now. Like I said, I feel like people feel like you seek validation. Okay, so like I said before, if you are in the public eye, okay, yeah, people are gonna test you, okay, to see where you're at. Yeah, talkative. Like you know, and you be talking, so you definitely could be in the public eye. You're very talkative. You're an open book. That's never been your problem. It's opening up to the wrong people, baby. Yeah, naughty. Okay, people talking about you and your nastiness. Okay, people from the past missed you though. Okay, people that are new definitely fantasize wow thoughts, and they're absolutely jealous too. You got people jealous of you, which we already said that though. Okay, especially if you are, you know, being seen. If you're on social media, you're in the public eye, you speak, all right, and all of that. Yeah, you got people jealous trying to make they move. All right, people trying to copy you. Okay, it is like you be wanting to retaliate, okay? But you know that you're here for a higher purpose, okay? Some things aren't worth it. Karma never misses, okay? It never misses. Unappreciated, cherished. I'm feeling really unappreciated. You taking my love for granted, okay? I don't know how much more I can take from you, and that's how you felt about everybody collectively. Okay, like you know, you felt very unappreciated in a lot of relationships, and you decided, well, y'all are not going to miss me when I'm gone. Oh, baby, they miss you. Oh, they miss you. They may have pretended like they didn't, but they did. And I said your family could have had issues with your spiritual shit. You're spiritually gifted. You've changed. Okay, you've changed, baby. And you're secretive now. That's what I'm saying. You don't even be saying nothing. they feel like you've changed because of your spiritual gifts. And you're very secretive about it now. Okay, that you X them out and you're not coming back to the family roots. Okay. And that you should be back, okay, and not change, but they can't help but watch you, do everything you said you were going to do and be inspired by it regardless. Even if they're very religious, they are proud of you, even if they don't want to admit it. Abundance, 888. Child, listen, what they talking about? Like, well, it's working for you, baby. Yeah, unconditional love, 24/24. And they should have had that for you. And that's how you feel. They should have had that for you, though, and supported you, whether they liked it or not. That's how you feel. Like, I think it irritates you. Okay, whoever I'm picking up, I think it irritates you a little bit that how dare you? Because you really have been supportive of everybody. And when it was your turn to, finally jump into what you wanted, what I'm getting, and from your family, maybe they started looking at you funny and treating you funny and shit. And you said, well, shit, fuck y'all too. Like, I'm going to love on myself. Like, 24/24, I'm going to love on myself. Yep, and put myself into alignment. Angel number 222. You said, I'm going to love on myself, baby. What we talking about, okay? Like, forget it. Y'all don't even have to know no more. And so you've definitely been moving in silence on everybody because you felt very unappreciated. Okay? Yep, and you started manifesting, child. And I said you was a master manifestor, though, 111. So definitely be careful of you speaking all of that shit that does not serve you back in. Like, feeling like you're not ready for love when you know that you are. You are love, and you deserve that, though. And if you're not at that place, definitely continue to heal to get there. Okay? If you heard that revving, like, you revving up, baby. You revving up for the next shit. Accountability. Angel number 6'9". You always wanted people to just take accountability, though, for what the fuck they was doing, and they never really did. Angel number 6'9". It's like, you can't. This is why you had to move around, because you pick up on the red flags and you just want people to be like you, but you realize they're not. Okay? Action. 333. You have that past life love coming to take action towards you, though. Okay, like I said, you can know of them. That's the truth. Angel number 99. Like, you can know of this person, and it could be this ex's friend, child. Like, whoop, I'm trying to tell you, baby. Yeah, reshape. You reshaped your life and you revisited shit. Okay, listen, I'm gonna just show y'all this, but I'm gonna put it back though. Like, you reshaped your life, angel number 525, and you revisited that triggers and the traumas from your past, angel number 66. Okay, to put yourself in this place of habits and freedom, clarity and truth. Okay, 99 and 4141. Like, you are in a place of habit now. Okay, and you are tired of dealing with people the way that shit would not shuffle. Playfulness too. Yeah, you're definitely entertaining. Like I said, people enjoy you. 3939, and you feel good. Like, you literally feel good. You're just scared to love, and that's very understandable because you're not there yet. You haven't had nobody show you the truth. Ain't nobody showed you the truth, but you do have the truth up in here. This past life love is the truth, though. They gonna show you they the truth. Since you've been gone, day 26, baby. Listen, baby, people are not the same without you. Day 26. It could be 26 days and counting for somebody. Like, shit is the 26th day, and I ain't heard shit from the collective. Maybe they hate me. Like, maybe they don't want nothing to do with me. Like, child, you got people real frustrated with you, child, okay? Because you're in your habit. 4141. Like, they keep trying to break out in chunks, though. Yeah, you're on an adventure. Like, you don't even have time to reflect on what is supposed to be because you don't have expectations out of anybody anymore. Out of sight, out of mind is what you said. Infinity, child. Yep. Whatever you want is coming in. Okay. Whatever you're manifesting is headed towards you, though. Yeah, luck is on your side, baby. I said that before. 777. You could be seeing 777 a lot. Okay. People can call you Lady Luck. Like, literally, you are a luck. Okay. You are a luck, a good luck charm. Period. So let's see when this past life love, this soulmate that you could connect with, if you want it, could come in. Okay, you know you got this past person begging in your motherfucking energy, but that's because the more that you heal, the more they're feeling you and wanting to be guided back towards you, though. But everything is free will and time is fluid. Okay, they are not at the level that you're at, so keep that in mind. Okay, in the winter. So this either friend of the past person or a friend of yours, okay? Or they could just be new. Okay, they noticed you in the wintertime. Okay, their birthday could be in the wintertime. Okay, so that's Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay, they could have met you or noticed you, or this past person was talking about you, and then they went and searched you, and they was like, "Ooh, like, because if you don't want them, I do." Okay, that's for some of y'all. Oh, well, if you don't want them, I will. Like, shoot, they seem like they real cool, like solid. Fuck wrong with you, like. They friend ain't gonna be happy, baby. Listen, in April. Okay, so this person could have noticed you in April. Their birthday could be in April. That's Aries or Taurus, and they were both out here. One more. Hey, I said, baby, they crying. They said, since you've been gone, they can have been counting the days. 7 whole days. That's Tony Braxton in May. Okay, so this new high level soulmate could have noticed you in May, or it could be, like I said, a friend of a friend, the friend of an ex, or just a person at work, somebody that's crushing on you. They've noticed you. That's what I'm saying. They noticed you, but you don't know them. Just be prepared for you turning all types of heads and making people triggered by your presence. Okay, like because it's bright, it's intimidating, it's wow. How did you do it? Like it's unexplainable. But you are a force to be reckoned with, baby, and you are irreplaceable. I love it. Anyway, let me leave it here for y'all. If this resonated with you, baby, go ahead and hit that like button. Like it in general to energetically donate to the channel. It is free 99. It costs you not a damn thing. And to my new people, if you like how I read, baby, you're fucking with my vibe. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. I'm going to throw something else in the mix. Y'all take care.